Well, all right, welcome back, As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here, and well, it's time for another track versus track. And well, last time we had Prince's Dirty Mind up against Controversy, and as I said in that video, the winner of that matchup was going to go up against the Black Album. Well, as you may know, if you saw the title, Controversy won, and Controversy is here going up against the Black Album. Yeah, and I'm having a thought like, oh, okay, which of those albums do I like best? You know, I think back in the 80s, I liked the Black Album more, but now I think I like Controversy more, right? I definitely, in the 80s, I preferred the Black Album, but now I prefer Controversy. So, you know, they've each had time as the preferred album. But let's get into it. Let's get right into it. And get my tally sheet going here. Controversy. Black Album. Okay. Okay, got my lists here. Alright, so track number one on Controversy is, of course, the title track, Controversy. Stone Cold classic. A Stone Cold classic. And that goes up against the opening track number one on the Black Album, which is Le Grind. Yeah. You know, we're going back to the back in the day versus the now thing. I think back in the 80s, I would have put Le Grind over Controversy, but you know what? I'm putting Controversy over Le Grind now in the 2022s. All right, so track number two on Controversy is Sexuality, and that goes up against track number two on the Black Album, which is Cindy C. Well, wow. Ooh, that's actually really hard. That's really difficult. Sexuality versus Cindy C. Ooh. Super bad heifer. Yeah, Cindy C is pretty badass, and so is Sexuality. Oh, damn, I don't know if I could choose between these two. I may have to abort this. I don't know if I could choose between Sexuality and Cindy C. Let me think. Really, seriously, let me think about this. Let me, experience some inner turmoil here before your very eyes for a second, alright? Ooh. This is really, really tough, guys. I mean, if I'm going to be real, it really is actually a tie. But we can't do ties on this. I have to choose one. And whichever one I choose, I'm choosing by that much. If that, maybe half that much. Okay. Cindy C. I know, that took me a while, but that was probably one of the toughest choices I've had to make yet, if you can believe that. Yeah. Okay, Cindy C got it. So each Controversy and the Black Album each have one. Track number three on Controversy is Do Me Baby. And that goes up against track number three on the Black Album, which is Dead. Own it. Oof. Riding in my Thunderbird on the freeway. Turned on the radio to hear some music play. You know what? I think this is not going to be a popular choice. I think probably most of you watching will not choose what I'm going to choose, but I'm going to go Dead on It. Black Album gets that. Yes, I'm choosing Dead on It over Do Me Baby. Do Me Baby is an absolute bona fide classic, but I kind of like Dead on It more. Yeah. The thing, I always have, and I love Do Me Baby, but man, Dead on It is one of my favorite songs on this record. Okay, so track number four, Private Joy. Track number four on Controversy is Private Joy, and that goes up against track number four on the Black Album, When Two Are in Love. And well, that's pretty easy. Private Joy. All right. They're tied. they're going neck and neck so far. So yeah, okay. Track number 5 on Controversy is Ronnie Talk to Russia, and that goes up against track number 5 on the Black Album, which is Bob George. There are no words to describe how much, to what extent that is not a contest. That is so not a contest. Bob George, by planets, by solar systems. It's not even a contest. Bob George. Okay, Black Album's in the lead. So track number 6 on Controversy is Let's Work. Oh man, Let's Work. And that goes up against track number 6 on the Black Album, which is Super Funky Califragisexy. Yeah! And damn, that's another tough one. Ooh, Let's Work versus Super Funky Califragisexy. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm going to experience some more inner turmoil, and you are there. One moment, please. Ooh. Let's Work versus, man, that's almost as tough as Sexuality versus Cindy C. Ooh. Fuck. That's really hard. That's really hard. I think most people would go with Let's Work. I think this would probably be easy for a lot of people. A lot of people would just be like, come on, let's work. Man, not easy for me. And now, see, I'm kind of leaning towards Super Funky Califragisexy because back in the day I loved that one more. But I just have like so much more. Like my heart goes further back with that song. I loved that song so much back in the day, back in the 80s. Yes, the 80s, when all you had of the Black Album was a bootleg cassette. You know, like a 10th generation bootleg cassette that was running slightly off pitch. Believe me, I knew every note of this album back when that's the only way you could get the Black Album. And Super Funky Califragisexy was one of my very favorite tracks on this record. And I loved Controversy, but I just didn't love it as much as I loved this album. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Ugh. I have to go Super Funky Califragisexy just for... Yeah, it just runs deeper. It just runs deeper. I almost want to say I kind of like Let's Work now more, but I just can't choose it. Super Funky Califragisexy just runs deeper. I have to choose it. I don't know. And also, and to be honest, I feel like I almost need to like sit down right now and just listen to them back to back to really know. But that's cheating. Can't do that. That is not the way this works. So anyway, sorry, that was a long one. Okay, let's go down to track number 7 on Controversy, which is Anti-Christian. And that goes up against track number 7 on Black Album, which is 2, United for West Compton. I don't know if I can say that or not. Now, if the word was written out completely, if the word in the title was the complete word, obviously not. But I don't know. Like, the only half the word is there. Song title, I don't know. But you know what? We're just going to do it this way. Alright, so alright, so anyway, these go up against one another, and Anti-Christian, this is actually kind of difficult too. Neither of these are favorites of mine from the album, so it's not difficult in that respect. It's difficult in that I kind of put them on the same sort of like level. I like them. You know, I'm going to go with Anti-Christian for 2 reasons. One, because it's not an instrumental. You know, yeah, it's actually a song with lyrics and vocals. That kind of gives it an edge, and I can actually say the title. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to that. Okay, so track number 8 on Controversy is Jack You Off, and that's going to go up against track number 8 on the Black Album, which is Rock Hard in a Funky Place. And that's pretty easy. Black Album. Black Album gets that. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. So, Black Album has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Controversy has merely 3. Yeah, Black Album won over Controversy by the exact same number that Controversy had won over Dirty Mind. So, in a way, I guess that makes the Black Album the champion. The champion. And, you know, timeline is everything. I mean, timeline. It isn't even timeline, because I had Dirty Mind and Controversy before I had the Black Album, before the Black Album existed. But I just loved the Black Album so much more, I think, is what it is. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for watching these videos. Let me know which album you prefer. Do you like Controversy more? Do you prefer Black Album? Which songs would you have chosen? Your opinion, of course, because this video was all my opinion. So don't come at me with all this, "What? That's a classic. Why did you choose?" Because it's my opinion. But all of that aside, do let me know what you think. And thank you everybody who has subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed and you like the videos and you want to see more of the videos and you want to know when they're coming out, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, click the little bell, because, you know, notifications. And yeah, you know, like and all that kind of stuff, and share with your friends. Let your friends know. And I guess, yeah, we'll be seeing you later on this week. We'll be seeing you on Thursday, because on Thursday we're going to be doing Singles of the Year again. Crystal Durant, Tommy Von Voigt, and I will be back doing 1976. Oh man, 1976! What a banner year that is! Can't wait for that. And shout out to Ralph Vieira, aka Dr. Fuck, the originator of the track versus track idea. I salute him, and I salute you for watching, and thank you very much. I will see you next time.